everybody, I'm Felicity Sears. I'm an author and a freelance editor, and I'm here today to talk to you about a project that I've been involved in, which I'm really excited to talk to you about. So, it's a collaborative book. It's called Positioned for Victory, and it's written by 11 authors, 11 women of God, who have been through various different situations, challenges, trials, to come through the other side and be positioned for victory in God. So, my chapter within the book is called A Tree of Life, and it's based on this passage, which is Proverbs 13:12. A hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. And I talk about my childhood and how I had dreams as a child of becoming something extraordinary. So, something very, very different to an ordinary person or an ordinary lifestyle, a 9 to 5 life. I always had dreams of becoming an author, and also other things like music and things like that were always part of my desire, my dreams as well. So I talk a lot about how I dealt with that as a child, a bit about my childhood. I've written my chapter in a way a bit like a fiction story. So I've kind of included a bit of description, a few things like that, because I am a fiction author. I've written a book called Amelia, the King and the Place Beyond, which is a fantasy fiction similar to C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia. So that's been a dream of mine for a long time. So I talk about all the challenges that I've overcome and how God has positioned me for victory within those challenges and through coming out the other side. So I've experienced a lot of things like opposition within my workplaces, opposition even within the church sometimes, and various different things have happened that have, I believe, positioned me for victory, positioned me for breakthrough through Jesus, through God, and just knowing my identity in Christ, knowing who I really am, and knowing who I'm not as well. So it's been a very powerful story, and I'm actually going to write a book in the future next year, 2025. I'm going to actually expand on my testimony because although this chapter gives you a snippet into what I've been through and what I've experienced and the different things that have happened to get me into a position where I've got my own business, I'm a freelance editor, I'm an author, I've got a book published, and now I'm part of this collaborative book project as well. But that's taken a lot of work, a lot of working through things, a lot of healing, a lot of kind of surrendering things to God, giving up certain things for God, and just kind of doing things in a way that other Christians might not understand, and other people around me who aren't Christians as well might not understand. So I have a much bigger story than this. So I am actually going to write a testimony in the new year and expand on this and kind of talk a bit more about specific things. But this chapter that I've written, A Tree of Life, is basically to give you a snippet of that, and it's my journey, how I was positioned for victory. And then the other authors in the book have done a similar thing. So they've spoken about how different experiences, different things that they've gone through to do with abuse, marriage, divorce, having children and losing children, and various different situations that people have been in. And it's been an honor and a privilege for me because I've actually been able to edit this book as well. I've actually copy edited this book for the other authors and for Daniela Ordonez, who's the lady who's kind of heading this project and the main author of the book. So that's been a real honor and privilege because I've had like an inside look and an actual preview of the stories that these ladies have before it's actually been published and before it's been kind of put together as a whole book. That's been a real privilege for me, and it's been a great experience. Also dealing with the various different types of styles, the languages, the different types of English, so American, Canadian, and British. It's been an absolutely brilliant experience, and it's been a real challenge as well. So so really, I just wanted to share a little bit about that, and just to say how excited I am about this book, and to say that it's actually available now to purchase. You can get your copy of this book, Positioned for Victory. It will be on Amazon. So yeah, please go and grab your copy, because you will be massively impacted by these stories. You'll be really blessed to hear about the journeys that each of us women of God have been through, that each of us women of God have experienced and learnt from. This is such a powerful tool for the kingdom. We really believe, all of us authors believe, that this book is going to be a powerful tool for the kingdom. It's going to bring many into the kingdom, and also people who are already Christians, women especially, are going to be elevated and experience breakthrough by reading our stories and by putting into practice some of the guidance, some of the ideas, and some of the wisdom that we share in these books. Because we don't just tell our stories, we also give you some practical advice. We also give you some tips, some different scriptures that are relative to the different things that you're all experiencing and that we've been experiencing. So we're just really excited to share this with you. I really encourage you to get onto Amazon, get that copy, and somewhere along the line as well, as part of this project, we might be offering like a freebie, or other different things. Also, a challenge. I think there's going to be a challenge, a kind of online course, or a way of actually working through some of the things that we're talking about in the book, that Network for the Kingdom are dealing with and helping people with. So yeah, just keep posted, like keep stay here, follow me, and just look at keep in touch with me and see how this journey's going, because I'm excited about how everything is gonna turn out with this journey in this book. And the other thing to say is stay connected with me. I have two websites. So I have an author website, which is felicitysearsauthor.com, and I also have my editing website, which is accelerate2excellence.co.uk. So you can check out a bit more about me and also about this book on those channels. And I'm also on Facebook as well. So feel free to find me there, and also Instagram and TikTok as well. Okay, that's all I wanted to share with you. So I really hope that you enjoy the book. I hope that you stay in touch, get in touch with me and the other authors. And we're just really excited about this. And we're looking forward to hearing your feedback and hearing what you think about our book and our project. Okay, take care. God bless. Bye.